Hello my friends. Welcome to day 14. It's our last day. We're gonna wrap it up today. Maybe I'll keep doing these. Who knows? See what you guys think. I'm gonna miss you. Touch my hearts. So we've looked at a couple things in this 2-week experience. We've looked at a couple things. We've looked at why it's important to incorporate media text. We looked at a sample lesson in how we can incorporate media text into the classroom. We have looked at the rewards, and trust me, they are plentiful. I didn't get a chance to do the Old Spice lesson yet because it is summertime, but I've used YouTube before and students love it. It's great. And we've looked at what scholars say about all those things. We've looked at, the important people who have degrees far superior than mine, who've looked at these things and really studied them and really had a chance to deconstruct them. And they say it works. They say there's reasons why. They tell us that if we do this, that students will feel empowered, they will feel engaged. They tell us that we're preparing for students for a world of the 21st century that we can't understand, and that critical thinking is the most important. They tell us that the best way to teach critical thinking is to use a text that students know, and that relates to media texts. We've looked at the how, and we've really looked at the idea of using a text that students know and love and really deconstructing that and using that as a literacy. And it does fit into the Ontario curriculum. It does meet those grand expectations. It meets the expectations. Doing something like that with an Old Spice ad, it fits. It fits the curriculum, and you really can report on it, and it really is valuable and valid, and it's a great form of assessment. So we've looked at the rewards, and I mentioned this before, but the scholars are telling us that when students feel empowered, that the classroom is a better place. So I hope by this point, 2 weeks later, I hope you've really seen how to do it, why to do it, and you really want to do it, and really want to incorporate media text into your classroom, into your literacy program. I can't think of anything more fun and rewarding than doing this. So it's just time for a few closing remarks. I'd like to think that my example is a great example. I'd like to think the Old Spice example would work really well. I'd love to see it happen. I like to think I know what I'm doing. But I want to encourage you again. I've said this before. Don't take this as a 2-week block on media literacy. Don't just block it in. We're going to do term 2, we're going to do media literacy for 2 weeks, and that'll be done with it. That's not going to work. What the scholars are telling us is this whole sense of empowerment comes when students feel connected to the school, and they feel connected when they feel valued, and they feel valued when we take their educational program and we add it to our own, and we look at those educational things that happen outside of school, and we really incorporate them into school, and we look at their world and we bring their world to our world, and we make a bridge between the two of these adolescent learners who have pride and want to feel connected and want to be part of something. When we let them be part of education, that's when it works. If you do this for 2 weeks once throughout the school year, you're not going to get that same success. And it's my opinion. This is me warning. I don't want to sound preachy, but what I want students to know is that everything is a media text. Everything is a medium. Everything has something. For my BlackBerry, I carry a BlackBerry. This says a lot about me. That's my dog. That says something about me when I carry a BlackBerry. There's innate biases that go with that. My hat, my shirts, my clothing this is media. This is saying something. That commercials are media. That movies are media. That paintings. That everything. Basically, students live in that this is media and can be critically analyzed and should be critically analyzed. Even my fantastic Share Bear mug, Sunshine Bear, I think. This is a text. We can read it. Why are Care Bears always smiling? Why are they bears? Why do they have heart-shaped noses? Let's look at that. Let's analyze that. Right? We need to encourage students to analyze everything and practice these critical thinking skills, because that was the point. That was the why. The main why behind all of this was when we incorporate critical thinking skills, we're helping students prepare for the 21st century. That's what we're doing. That's the reason we're doing this, is because they need to be better prepared for what's going to come, and we can't fathom what's going to come. So make sure, please, that you are including these, on a regular basis. Don't just do it as a 2-step in and out kind of thing. I really think it's valid. I really think it's important, and scholars are agreeing with me. And good news is that this year report cards have a media strand to it. So really allow students some choice, bring in some media text that are just crazy, and deconstruct it, reconstruct it, and do that reverse engineering of media texts. And I really think we're going to see a reward when we try these things, and I can't wait to September to try them. But anyways, Keep it up. Keep the chalk flowing. Keep stick on the ice. I don't know. But have a great rest of your summer, and thanks for watching. Maybe we'll see you next week. Who knows?